Thank you for joining us today for our Tech Talk Design Smarter with Solid Edge X and Cloud-Based Data Management. Our presenter today is Aaron. He has over 20 years experience in the design engineering field, including work in the mechanical, environmental, architectural, and automotive industries. Aaron's design experience has ranged from concept design, product development, all the way through production procurement, including manufacturing processes and refinement. Extensive experience using 3D design packages. Aaron, the Tech Talk is now yours.
Hello, and thank you for attending today's Solid Edge Monthly Tech Talk with us here at Prolim, where we're going to discuss how to design smarter, innovate faster, and stay ahead with the new Solid Edge X, including the cloud-based data management, your secure, flexible path to engineering excellence. So today we're going to explore Solid Edge X with the built-in cloud data management, which is a cloud-native software as a service or hybrid SaaS design application tailored for individual designers and design teams. Here are the topics that we'll be touching on as we explore this new way of designing in the Solid Edge X with cloud-based data management environment. So introducing Solid Edge X, it provides a simplified IT approach through its cloud centralized licensing management, configuration, and updates, all managed by Siemens, helping to lower the cost and the time of ownership. Solid Edge X provides a flexible user experience through its multiple ways of accessing their data. Whether it's on a desktop or a mobile device, users can work on their projects without any issues. It provides a data management solution with every seat of Solid Edge X, enabling secure and trusted cloud data management and collaboration. Solid Edge X provides users with a solution that they can effortlessly download and install onto their devices using the Siemens Software Center. This approach delivers unparalleled functionalities and offline access, ensuring productivity even in the absence of an internet disconnection, making it easier for users to work from anywhere, anytime. Solid Edge X, as I said, is a managed product design environment. So Siemens manages the configurations, updates, and backups of the environments, allowing customers to really just focus on their design processes, where the real value is. Software installation and updates can be automated with new release functionality as desired by the customer. So users don't even have to worry about looking for or implementing a new update or release. It just automatically gets updated. Named user license enable customers to reduce upfront software costs while providing immediate access to the software, releases, and upgrades, along with the flexibility of accessing the solution from multiple sources. Customers can enjoy a great flexibility as product licenses are not tied to a specific machine any longer, but they travel with their users while product data can be securely saved into the cloud and accessed anywhere. With data management capabilities purpose-built for CAD users, Solid Edge X enables users to continue to work in their CAD platform and quickly upload and access existing data via these self-service tools. Users can check in, check out their designs, create and manage revisions, freeze and release designs, as well as assign and/or complete associated tasks. We understand that our customers and their suppliers work closely using multiple CAD tools. With Solid Edge X, customers will have the ability to add JT files created by NXX design data. So we have the associativity of NX data and Solid Edge assemblies that are being closely maintained. Base level built-in design management capabilities are included in every seat of Solid Edge X. Getting started with effective, secure, and trusted data management will be simple. This provides purpose-built for CAD users, enabling them to continue to work in their existing CAD interface and quickly upload existing design data using those self-service tools. Teams will enjoy real-time collaboration with easy Google-like or Windows-like searches of their product design and data. Users can create and manage revisions, check in, check out designs, participate in discussions, and even mark up 3D models to provide context to their work right in Solid Edge X. If you're a company that currently uses Teamcenter, Solid Edge X integrates seamlessly into the existing data management environment. Solid Edge X built-in cloud data management comes with essential capabilities, allowing users to manage their documents with check-in, check-out capabilities, revise and release through standard workflows, and search where used, as well as manage tasks and discussions. If customers outgrow these capabilities of Solid Edge X built-in cloud data management, then there is a seamless path to scale up to Teamcenter X Premium, where additional capabilities such as configurable workflows, multi-domain bill of materials management, and personalization can be leveraged. As part of the hybrid SaaS subscription, with the inclusion of Teamcenter Share application, Solid Edge X also provides an added layer of ad hoc sharing, collaboration capabilities for interactions with external suppliers or engineering projects across multiple roles and engineering applications. It supports consistency through access control of design data, fast decision making by reviewing results such as simulation at any time using any web-enabled device that allows users to fully embrace the complexity of modern designs when working with their external supply chain. Using Teamcenter Share helps customers better understand the context of the work through markups and in-depth interrogation of the design intent. The best part about it is it's free with the hybrid SaaS subscription. Here's an example showing how Solid Edge X built-in cloud data management can be used in a company to plan, design, and share product information within your organization in a seamless way. However, if information is needed to be shared externally, say with a vendor or supplier or customers, then that Teamcenter Share collaboration tool can be used for the ad hoc collaboration and data sharing. Solid Edge X will continue to leverage the value-based licensing, which remains a huge differentiator in the market, providing unmatched access to the full breadth of Solid Edge capabilities at a great value to you. Rather than traditional purchasing of individual products that say you only use for a small period out of the year, value-based licensing provides a cost-effective bundles of licenses or tokens that can be used to access Solid Edge X add-on products on demand, only utilizing them when you need them. Users will also get instant access to advanced functionality that can be shared across product development teams on an as-needed basis. So with Solid Edge X, customers can choose anywhere from 10, 25, or a 50 pack of any combination of them for their users. Each one of these add-on products consume a defined number of tokens when in use, and then check back into the token pool when not in use. So customers can always mix and match add-on products in addition to base tiered and VBL to meet their business needs. Let's look at the list of products currently available with value-based licensing. These are all valuable products, but are you really going to use each one of these every day? What if you could just mix and match and decide what you wanted to use at any time, without having to buy all the individual products, but place them on the shelf when not in use for maybe months out of the year? So new this year, or new with Solid Edge X, is the machinery and piping libraries, added to this already very comprehensive list, all available through value-based licensing. This list will continue to grow. So you can see how this can add a whole new dimension of flexibility and access to your product usage. Tokens are available in a yearly subscription packs of those 10, 25, and 50 to make those add-on products available at any single shareable bundle. Tokens can be checked in and checked out, allow for maximum flexibility. And users can mix and match the add-on products as needed as well, within their permitted token allowance. It's really the ultimate in flexibility and will give you access to technologies and become available without going through the painful purchasing process. To reiterate, Solid Edge X is the same Solid Edge that you know and love, plus the power of AI, secure and trusted cloud data management, and access to the collaboration anywhere in the world. As a summary, Solid Edge X equals Solid Edge that you know today, plus that built-in CAD data management powered by Teamcenter X, including the Solid Edge embedded client, plus Teamcenter Share for ad hoc collaboration. New cloud-enabled services and licensing with global pricing. Okay, now let's get into the fun stuff. Let's see Solid Edge X with cloud-based data management in action. So here's the workflow that we'll see in this demo. We'll start with a design change request, or an ECR, followed by an actual design change, and then we'll finish up with the release process. So we're going to be looking at the Bernina sewing machine assembly, which was created using SolidEdge X and data management in cloud, which again is powered by Teamcenter. So we'll start here in the cloud-based data management environment. The Bernina sewing machine assembly project was designed in SolidEdge and the data managed here on the cloud. The design manager has assigned 2 tasks for us: designing a support mount for the motor, and then replacing the motor fan with one from a different supplier. So by clicking on either of these, we can see the task definitions and details. We can review priority levels, due dates, etc. It's easy to load and view the assembly in the active workspace, which acts as a bridge between your cloud data and the SolidEdge application. Discussions can be used to communicate the design tasks. These discussions are managed within the engineering data, making it easier to track designs later. You can attach snapshots and notes to documents to communicate your changes clearly. The assembly can be loaded with 2 options. We can use Save as Saved and Load Latest Documents. We can load the assembly directly into SolidEdge and start working on the first task, which is designing a support mount for the motor. Utilizing the split screen capabilities, once the project is loaded, we can cross-highlight between SolidEdge and the active workspace. This means that when we select a component in SolidEdge, the same component is highlighted in the bill of material and highlighted in the 3D display of active workspace. So now inside of the assembly, let's go ahead and hide some of the components to view some internal parts. So we have the option to design the parts from scratch or reuse an existing design. In this case, the designer knows that and wants to search for a similar design on the cloud to reuse, instead of creating one from scratch. The designer searches for a similar design on the cloud, and the results can show a lot of matching components. We can apply some filters to find a suitable match. Looks like one of the support mounts is released and belongs to a previous project. Let's use this design in our assembly. But before loading it into the assembly, the designer views the associated metadata information and previews the part. It's important to know whether the part that's being used in another assembly, since modifying the design would impact other existing assemblies. It's better to perform a copy of this part before making any changes. So the designer loads the part into SolidEdge and performs a save as to create a new copy of the existing design, including the associated drawings. So here we can leverage automation to automatically assign the part numbers for our new part, as well as the associated draft file. Once validated, we perform our action to confirm our work. So the designer is now going to place the newly created support mount in the assembly. The part can be searched on CAD design, ID, design name, or design description, and then placed in the assembly using assembly relations. A few quick relationships needed to put the part into position. And quickly upon placing the new component, the designer finds that the part does not fit exactly and needs some changes. In this case, the holes of the support mount do not fit the mounting location. So once we kind of determine the required changes, the designer modifies the design by moving both mounting holes 5 millimeters in one direction. The designer can then validate the assembly before saving the changes. And with the design finalized, the designer can update the drawing information, saves the data back to the cloud, and releases the support mount design for fabrication. When creating a new workflow process, we can utilize the design release process that will also attach drawing PDF and JT data to be released with the part. And here, if we expand, we can see that all those files are associated. And this completes the first task for our designer. So now let's go back and look at the second assigned task, replacing the motor fan with another one. So if the required motor fan is already available on the cloud, it can be replaced directly to the assembly. However, in this case, the part is not on the cloud. So the designer uses a part that he downloaded from the supplier's site. It's easy to pull a part from an unmanaged environment and add it into the managed assembly. The designer will go ahead and delete the existing motor fan from the assembly and then add the new motor fan. Again, with just a quick few relationships, the new fan is placed into position. There we go. So this completes the second task. The designer unhides the components and saves the updated information back to the cloud. On save, the new motor fan is uploaded and managed now in the cloud. Here, the designer can add additional information if needed, such as material, part number information, etc. The properties are indexed and will be available for search later. The save operation also uploads the bill of material information of the assembly. So now let's attach a product data sheet to the new motor fan. So we can search the part based on metadata information. In this case, let's search for the part based on the part number value. This is the same new motor fan which the designer saved to the cloud earlier. We can simply attach a new product data sheet of the product specifications directly to the CAD design itself. So this way, even these types of documentation can be added to parts, and all the engineering data can be managed on the cloud. So now with our tasks completed, the designer updates both assigned tasks and adds comments before closing them. We'll go ahead and quickly do that for both tasks. There we go. So now finally the designer can convey or reply to the discussion started by the design manager. So we'll quickly go to the discussions tab, and here we can just quickly reply. So with Solid Edge X, all your data is securely managed on the cloud with access from anywhere. It helps us better data reuse and collaboration, resulting in faster product releases to the market. Though we have shown the process, which may not be exactly the same as every customer workflow, there might be slight changes in the process, but from a broader level, you saw how Solid Edge X can manage data in the cloud and collaborate effectively by reducing design time. The options with respect to design data management are flexible. That means customers can adopt whichever solution is suitable for them. Your engineering data can be managed in the cloud where every person in the organization can have access from anywhere. The data is unique and it avoids creating duplicate parts. It's a single source of data, which also results in better data reuse, which avoids file duplication. With the cloud data management, where everyone is working on a single source of data, and with capabilities like snapshots, discussions, and tasks, it's even easier to collaborate in design process where the data is also secure, which is powered by Teamcenter. So it's easier to adopt for users as data backups, and software licensing and updates are all managed by Siemens, which reduces that IT overhead for the customer, and it's easier to adopt and expand to other areas of the PLM by companies as they grow. So that concludes our presentation. We'll go ahead and take this opportunity to answer any questions that you may have. And as usual, if there are no questions, feel free to contact me directly using the contact information you see here. And if no questions, have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.